So here we go, Whitlock with the darts. And first to 10.
And what darts they are. My goodness.
60.
Good piece of artwork, then.
Anderson will get into a rhythm.
100.
That's for sure.
Well,
Whitlock.
the
I think
rhythm.
Whitlock will have to start well.
Yeah, the rhythm of this one will obviously suit him a lot more. We've seen with Adrian there, it took him a while in that game to. There we go. Look at those.
Yeah, great shot.
Have a great shot.
140.
Yeah, I think the tempo of this one will suit Gary a lot more. Same hole those.
Oh,
60.
well, that happened famously in the World Championship final when he actually knocked all three onto the floor. Look at this. Well, that was 180, which became 120, which became 60. In the World final against Phil Taylor, the third dart knocked all three out.
96.
He can still manage a little smile.
140.
Winner to play James Wade or Jelle Klassen in the quarterfinals. That match later tonight. Fantastic lineup, by the way. Saturday night at the European Championship. Wright against the hometown boy,
65.
Kim Huybrechts. Taylor against Michael Smith. Van Gerwen continues his defence against Christo Reyes, and then that Wade Klassen match to round it all off.
60.
Our own little Halloween party.
Simon, you require 140.
Some monsters in that lineup. You never know with Whitlock. Traditional.
What a start this would be.
120.
Same equation
Gary,
for the world champion.
140.
Tops looks most likely with that lie. It's unlucky.
100. Simon, you require 20.
Good opening leg from both.
I'll have to go some to live up to that Chisnell Bunting match.
Game shown the first leg. Simon Whitlock, second leg, Gary the first.
Yeah, match of the tournament so far. 10-6, Chisnell beating Bunting. Real cracker. 104 average, plays 102 average, 180s galore. I think this one might run it close though. Yeah, but Whitlock had for well over a year, had an absolute nightmare in TV tournaments when he suffered a succession, 6 or 7 consecutive first round defeats, and it knocked his confidence.
Well, the one thing about his game which
60.
got him up to that high ranking was his finishing, and that just deserted him. He was, if not the best finisher out there, he was one of them.
Just knocked his confidence, and of course
This game is played on confidence.
Premier League as well, and didn't go well.
140.
But just over the last month or two, as we say, some encouraging signs for the Australian.
95.
Got a chance here to strike a blow early on, hasn't he?
Gary's still warming to the task.
It took Anderson 2 or 3 legs, didn't it, to get into the match
Yeah.
against Brendan Dolan 2.
60.
Unable to cash in. Whitlock left to finish, but 206 in 6 darts, Gary Anderson will be thinking.
85. Simon, you require 167.
We're going for this one. 60-57 ball. Only way you can go. Good adjustment off that second dart.
131.
Brilliant from Whitlock.
Gary, require 120.
Anderson, you fear, will have to take this out. Treble 17. No.
57.
Well, Anderson not
Simon,
on the
you
races
require 36.
in this second round match
not
here
got going
in
yet.
Hasselt. No, not at all. That's a great guide for him. Last dart in hand again. You bet. Won the first leg, last start in hand. Won the second leg, last start in hand.
Simon the throw first. Game on.
Won't be pressing the panic button quite yet, Anderson, but you want to get out of this session no worse than 3-2 behind. An opportunity early in this leg. Well, the omens of last year replicated this year. Last year won the first and last Players' Championships, and this year done the same. Just last weekend, beating James Wade in the final, and then he went on an incredible run, which included lifting that world title.
97.
Yeah, that victory, I mean, ultimate irony, that victory in the Players' Championship tournament last weekend means that Anderson has set up a first-round clash with Phil Taylor in the Players' Championship finals, which, of course,
Live on ITV4.
at Minehead at the end of the month.
That's tasty.
Yeah, number 12 seed Anderson, number 21 seed Taylor. The seedings worked out on the Pro Tour events. So Anderson against Taylor, the highlight of day one in Minehead.
99.
Repeat of last year's quarter-final, which Anderson, of course, won, and the rest, as they say, is history. And what history Gary Anderson wrote in the darting scrapbook over the last 12 months.
96.
Well, it would have almost been a crime for him not to have lifted a world title with a player of his ability. There's nobody more pleased than me.
125. Gary, you require 125.
Treble 20 tops for a break. This will get him going.
Oh, what a finish from Anderson. 125 check out. It's fair to say he is off and running. He's overdue success at the European Championship, you know. It's one of the strange anomalies for a player who has won and done so much. Only been past this stage of this tournament once, way back in 2009, when they got to the quarterfinals and lost, but he has a poor record at the European Championship, the Scot. Maybe he can put it right this year. 8th staging of this tournament. Plenty of room, isn't there? Had to be, didn't it?
Starting to find his mark and his rhythm. Look at those.
40.
Big numbers. Big players.
95.
Well, left 130 after 9.
Way back.
57. Gary, you require 130.
Well, if he gets the treble, I was going to say he would go treble 10 tops.
Bull.
May look for the bull now, yep.
65.
The reason he was going that way, he would have gone treble 20, treble 10 tops, is because Whitlock, of course, is so far back. But a 140 or better would make it interesting. The ton leaves a finish.
140.
He's got to watch he doesn't hit the
Gary,
ball
you
now.
require 65.
25 for tops.
45.
Chance for Whitlock.
Simon, you require 124.
He was out of this leg. He was nowhere near in this leg, but the 140 was giving him a chance. Treble 18,
ball.
the shot, yeah.
Stay there to leave double 16 if he hits a treble.
92.
A bit of pressure on this
Gary,
now
you
for
require
Anderson.
20. Game sign of full play.
Nay bother.
Anderson. Fifth leg, Simon at throw
Yeah, I think
first.
fair to say Gary is beginning to hit his straps again, isn't he? He had a disappointing run after winning the Premier League. Wasn't at his best at the World Series of Darts over the summer. Finding his range.
100.
Hugely popular, isn't
Yeah,
he?
massively.
Wherever he goes, Chris.
if you get a chance to see him in exhibition. They don't do that many these days because they're so busy on the tour, but if you do get a chance to go and see him, he's well worth it. He produces some quite remarkable stuff in exhibition. As do all the lads, to be honest.
57.
Yep, world champion, players champion, Premier League champion. Can he add the European Championship to the ever-growing CV of success?
Which one was it he won a few years ago when he beat Taylor in the final? Was that the World Dart Trophy or the IDL?
International Darts
Yeah,
Trophy.
what a game that was as well.
Yeah, in Holland.
Actually, when he won that one, that's when I thought he was going to kick on and start getting his name on a few big trophies, but it took him a while.
Yeah, had a couple of near misses, didn't he, in the PDC? Had that epic world final against Adrian Lewis, losing 7-5. Lewis's first world championship.
60.
And there was nothing in it. It's Lewis, that memorable 9-darter in the first set of the final. But you always felt, I certainly always felt, that it was in Gary Anderson's destiny to win a world championship.
Anderson can get out of this session from being 2-0 down, take this out, go into the break 3-2 up with a break of throw. A dream start, full tops, Motown.
84. Simon, you require 100.
No, not quite in tune with the four tops, but Whitlock here.
Well, I'd normally go tops, but that's not a bad marker. No. Got to watch he doesn't bust now. 20 for a 3-2 lead, which looked unlikely at 2-0.
Yeah, that first dart was in the worst possible position. He's now missed 4 darts. 4 darts to go 3-2 up. Could be important. Can Whitlock pinch it? Last dart. The 2 legs he's won have been last dart in hand.
20.
Really picked his pocket.
Gary, you require 10.
Yeah. Well, that could be an important leg. Both had their chances. Anderson pinches it. The world champ, though, far from happy. 2-0 down. The Scot now hits the front.